Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? So today I decided to go ahead and give you guys an old school YouTube voiceover makeup tutorial for those of you who still care about makeup tutorials and enjoy seeing me getting ready and doing my face. I use a lot of the products that I have in my Shop My Stash. If you guys haven't checked that out, I will go ahead and link it in the cards for you. I basically do Shop My Stash, where I go through my makeup collection and I pick out products that I want to use and focus on, get to know, get some use out of, whatever the case may be. And so I decided to go ahead and use quite a few of those products today to do my makeup, because I'm going to film some videos today, and then I'm also going somewhere later on today. So I was like, yeah, makeup gotta be popping, and this is what I was able to come up with. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I did my makeup for today and what products I use, then just keep on watching.
Okay, you guys, so to get started, I'm going to be taking my Warrior palette by Juvias Place, and I'm going to be taking my favorite shade in the palette, which is the matte brown called Camo, and I'm going to be fluffing that into my crease with a big blending brush. You guys can see I absolutely love this shade so much because I hit pan on it. It's the perfect crease transition shade for me. I can start all my looks out with this color and be so satisfied. It's so pretty. So I'm just using that into my crease and blending it from outer to inner corner all the way to my nose bone. Then I'm going to be taking my Morphe X James Charles mini palette, and I don't have it in front of me, so I don't remember the actual shade names, but I'm going to be taking this more burgundy brown shade right here, and I'm going to be blending that into my outer corner. And I'm using a NYX blending brush for this because I kind of wanted that color to be a little bit more diffused in my outer corner, just to add a little bit more depth, but just be really blown out and soft. And so a blending brush works perfectly for that. Then I'm going to take the color right next to it, and it's more of a purpley deep brown shade to add a little bit more depth. And I'm still using a blending brush. This one is a little bit smaller than the NYX one, but again, a blending brush is going to give me a more diffused type of look. So I am fluffing that shade into my outer corner, and I'm trying not to cover up the first color, like completely cover it up. I just want to kind of add a little bit more pigment and depth to the outer corner of my eye. And you guys are going to see me go back in with the original NYX brush in that first shade I used on the outer corner to just kind of seamlessly blend everything together, give me a nice flawless blend. Y'all know how that is. You got to get the blend together, got to get it together. So for my lid, I'm going back into my Warrior Place palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm going to be taking that first shimmery shade, just using a flat shader brush. And I did not wet my brush at all. I'm just kind of swiping that color on. It is so pigmented. If you wet your brush, it's going to be super intense. I just wanted to go for something a little bit more soft. So I am literally just applying it straight from the pan to my lid, and it is so pretty. To highlight my brow bone, I'm using the color Issues by Colourpop, and this literally gives me a seamless blend from my brow bone down to my crease color. Love how it comes out every time. So I did go ahead and apply my liner off camera, applying my lashes. You guys know I love using my AliExpress big, huge 25mm lashes. So that's what I use today. They're a little bit more spaced out though. They're not as dramatic. Moving on to my face, I'm using the NYX Bare With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer, and this is quite literally a jelly consistency type of primer. It reminds me of the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, and it did actually do a really good job of gripping my makeup and holding on to my foundation. So I do recommend this for a cheaper price. It was a really nice primer. And on top of that, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation, Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and the e.l.f. Camo Concealer for my cream contour. So my Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation is in the shade Chai, and it's looking a little dark on camera, a little bit darker, a little bit orange on camera, but I do blend this foundation and I match it to my neck and not my body, so it matches my neck. But yeah, I'm just blending that all out, and I'm actually using the Milani Beauty Sponge. These sponges are really, really good. I highly recommend them. And then I'm going in to highlight with the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Honey. This has been my all-time favorite concealer for like 3 years now. I am obsessed. It gives such good coverage, but it gives a flawless coverage. Like the concealer itself is flawless when you blend it out. Absolutely love it. And I love the shade of the concealer as well. You guys are going to see, like, it is so flawless after I blend it out. And then to cream contour, again, I'm using the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, and this is in the shade Rich Cocoa. It gives a really nice kind of skin finish contour, cream contour. It's so pretty. Love it. Another thing I love about this concealer, it blends out so easily. It's so creamy and soft. But one thing about it, I do have to bake with that concealer, because if I don't, I will get creasing. So I'm using the One Size Beauty translucent powder, and I'm using that to go ahead and bake right up under my eyes. I do have some little fine lines, and this concealer will definitely crease and sink into them if I do not bake. That's the only con I have to say about this concealer. But other than that, I love her. She is the GOAT. Okay, so I bake all over my face with that. I do have oily skin, so I don't mind baking around my entire face. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm using the Sephora Micro Smooth Baked Face Powder Compact in the shade 60 Deep. I have been loving this product for years. I've gone through a couple of these. It's just so flawless and seamless. Gives such a natural finish to the skin. It is a dupe for the matte mineralized skin finish, and I just love it. And then I'm just cleaning up under my cream contour before I go ahead and use the bronzer that I'm going to be using. And I'm wiping away that translucent powder, and you guys can see it wipes away so flawlessly, so easily. Just, it's seamless, okay? Then for blush, I'm using the Pure X Barbie Endless Possibilities 2 blush palette, using those two blushes on the end. And I'm just stamping that onto my cheeks to give me a nice flush of color. I really like blush, so I never skip it. I always apply it. And then this is the bronzer I'm going to be using. This is the Makeup Revolution Splendor Glow bronzer in the shade medium. You guys, I am now obsessed with this bronzer. This is going to be like my new favorite bronzer for the spring and summer. It is the perfect color. It blends flawlessly, no patchiness or anything. It glides onto the skin effortlessly. And you guys see, I kept going back over it because I was so obsessed with the color. I was like, oh, this bronzer is it. This is it. I love it. And then I am contouring my nose. I forgot the number for this Morphe brush, but you guys can see it is perfect for a nose contour. To highlight, I'm using the Nicole Guerrero X ABH Glow Kit, and I'm using the shade Daydream. Again, a new favorite color highlighter. I love this highlighter. On camera, it looks to be just a simple gold highlighter, but in person, it definitely has more of a pinky tone to it, and I have been obsessed with more pink toned highlighters, but it's beaming, it's blinding, it's the perfect tone. I love it. I'm probably going to hit pan on this highlighter this year, which is the goal. You guys can't see right now, but I am lining my lips with the Juvias Place Kola liner, which is a dark brown. And then I'm going to go in with the Dose of Colors Honey I'm Home lip gloss. And it looks crazy right now, but girl, trust the process, okay? Trust the process. It's fine. And then I'm going under my eyes with the first outer corner shade that I use from the James Charles palette, and I'm just buffing that onto my outer corner. And I went ahead and applied some mascara, some jewelry, and this is the finished look. You guys, it's popping, ain't it? I know it's popping. But I really like this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know that you enjoyed it. If you're new, definitely hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.